it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my been ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem been better. Gotta keep on chugging, ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy, got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities and never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving, MVP, I got the record, I might have to pro something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship, I'ma jack it like let them in, y'all better not let them in, they gon' rotate this, so I keep the pedaling, started a chain, the cycle is heaven sent, this is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit, I'm a pit bull in this element, yeah, said you gon' pull up then settle it, yeah, I've been married to this hustle, this is my ring, watch out step in it, yeah, and I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here, watch out touch down, pulling plans out the clutch, everybody getting crushed, the cut down is for us now, have to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that, big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that, work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that, had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my, yeah. Run it, I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my been ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem been better. Gotta keep on chugging, ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy, got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities and never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving, MVP, I got the record, I might have to pro something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship, I'ma jack it like let them in, y'all better not let them in, they gon' rotate this, so I keep the pedaling, started a chain, the cycle is heaven sent, this is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit, I'm a pit bull in this element, yeah, said you gon' pull up then settle it, yeah, I've been married to this hustle, this is my ring, watch out step in it, yeah, and I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here, watch out touch down, pulling plans out the clutch, everybody getting crushed, the cut down is for us now, have to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that, big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that, work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that, had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my, yeah. Run it. I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, yeah, run it, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my. Been ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem damn bad. Gotta keep on chugging. Ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed in heaven. Got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that. It's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up. I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're in hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, that's a good tune, isn't it? Puts us up in, gets us ready. So, look at that, sell side taken out. Pretty close to the pip with what we've been discussing. You can't see that still on my face, but now you can. Sell side been taken out. We've identified an area of interest, fair value gap right there, and that would be on the 5 minute. We can take these out now. We're in the New York kill zone. Pound is trying to, well, it's rebouncing from last week. We'll see if we can grab. Today we're trading the instant fund. We're trying to make a grand on this. Retracing out to 50% of that move. How is everyone? Let's see who's in. Hi Shan, Fred, Scott. Good morning, America. Aitan Gilbert. Hello, the fam. Adrian, fix their moon. Say cheese. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Oh, we're pushing through. We've got some volume coming in. 61.8 next target for this, finding the lows if it does break upwards. London, did London have another great session? I hate you. I hate you. Interactive brokers, can you see that? Oh, we're pushing higher. Getting back into that previous daily low. Where did New York open? That's the question. Right up here. Interesting. Interesting. Wait, is that right? Wow, we had a huge sell-off during the London session. Didn't even take the highs of the Asian. Just crashed, melted down. A lot of people might have gotten caught on that, especially here on previous daily low. Tried to push higher and crash down into the sell side that we identified, and now it's having that change, pushing a little bit higher. We'll see. We'll see. More fair value gaps forming. That got tapped into. Let's change that. We had a big live yesterday about the prop firms. Today we're going to do trading. This is a 1 minute fair value gap. We've got 56 minutes till the silver bullet trades. Previous daily low looks like a good target. I agree. How much has it done? It's done about 36 picks from that move. Nothing on the news front, if I remember correctly. So we should be running on a free day. Not much there. Here comes the pushback. Hi, Rich. I had a great morning trading, took cable short. Well done, Scott. Out then took the bounce off the 30-day low. Sell side. Broke my prop account though. Martingale rule. Free retry, but wipes my phone. Yeah, they don't allow martingale. And we know what martingale is, right? So for the people that don't know, is when you have an entry here, people think that repositioning is martingale, but it's not. So we have there, when you go to your second, you double it. When you go to your drawdown of third, you double that. And you keep doing that. In theory, these outweigh the tops, so you're getting better price with more volume, so your break even comes down. The problem with this is that when you do get it wrong, and it goes, now the next double is 8 times, 8 lots, that's nearly $1 million trade. So that's tricky, tough. Good afternoon, Bessem, Jason. Yes, we said that. No news today, can't speak. Adrian, agreed. Shorted EU and the NAS 2 this morning. Well, interesting. We were talking about DarwinX yesterday, the exchange. I have created an account and I have connected it to the broker, which is really cool because anything to do with interactive brokers is good. Also, I've logged in onto TradingView. So on Trading Panel, I can connect to interactive brokers. Continue. Not sure what that is. Let's do this over here. So connected to interactive brokers. Is it going to do it? It is. And there we go. Interactive brokers live. So now we can trade directly on TradingView. This is something that you guys recommended yesterday, DarwinX. I've been doing a little bit of research, not enough yet to be able to explain it to you guys in detail. However, it's a bit different than prop firms. The only concern I have is a bit slow, which normally is a good thing, but 15% returns, and for the first 3 months you get allocated into one of the groups. Silver if you're in the top tier or what they offer, then you jump into gold, and then you can potentially create a business where investors find you if you've got a good strategy and it's profitable, and then they give you money and you make 15% of that. The 15% is not a lot, but then I guess if you have, I don't know, 3-4 million trading funds, that could be interesting. If we tap into this area, we're going to get involved. $2.50 per pip on this. We're gonna give us a little bit more room. Normally we traded it half a pip, and we got caught half a pip, half a lot, and we got caught last week, well, on a different account on the TFT. So we gave away $600 of profits, which is a bit annoying, but we learned from it. We reflected on it. We got better, and we're back. That's how it is. Trading, you have to be taking hits and keep moving forward. That's what makes success in life. You can't be stagnant. You always learn and move forward, and that's what we're going to be doing. Let's move this out of the way so you can see. So on this one, we get a 10,000 account. After 1,000, they're going to double it. They're going to give us I need to change that entry. They double the account up to 1.2 million, so that's quite good. This is gonna be, I'm gonna be Darth Vader, diversifying the F out of everything. I'm not gonna put money in one company or one thing from now on. That is my approach. After what happened with MFF, I'm gonna be going all over the place. The more diversified, the better. Fed Wallet comments DXY weakness. I trade Scruffy Madness but increased lot size towards OTE, so it breached the rules for martingale with Alpha Capital. Did you do like actual martingale? Did you like double every position, or did you have one and then you added a 2? Because that's technically not a martingale. I would challenge that. The martingale system is you're always doubling as you're going against you. So if you haven't done that, I would drop them an email and say, why would that be martingale? Oh wait, basically the rule says any new position opened bigger than the size of the first whilst in drawing is martingale. Oh, that's not right. Doesn't make any sense. That's definitely not martingale. They need to get their textbooks right. Do you trade London Killzone or only SB? I trade London mainly. I'm so out of my waters here. I find it so hard. I haven't been finding it easy trading New York. I can't lie. I miss London. We're going to London though mid of October. Now it's official. We're gonna book tickets soon. Let's see what we're gonna get here. This is the hourly chart. Things don't move quickly on the hourly. We need to change. This is the area. This is where I'm interested. And Fibonacci wise, that's gonna be around the 76.4. OTE and all the good stuff. 76.4 there. There's two things that could be happening today. We're either going to 124s, and this is just a pushback, a retracement of that move to the upside from London. Well, it's the reaction from London. Let's bring up this. What's happened on the pound dollar? The pound dollar, and by the way guys, drop a like. Let's do it. We've got 20 likes. We can do better than that. And how are we doing on the followers? Before we get into the analysis, 7,130. So we're only, what's that? 770. Followers, subscribers away from doing our draw, who someone's gonna get Vanguard for a year. That's gonna be cool. And then you can join all the weekly Q&As, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing a very, very cool Q&A. What happens on the Q&As, I give some time for people to ask me questions. If all the questions have been asked, and then we jump into a little bit of a presentation. I normally do presentations on consciousness. What is the subconscious? How does it affect us? How do our emotions play a role? For instance, I had a bad day on Friday. That could affect my whole week today, but I did work on it. I don't leave things just to happen. When I have a bad day, I know that that's going to affect me. So what do I need to do? I need to work on it. I need to work like I'm working into the gym, like I'm working on other things in life and trading. We need to go away from this closeness of mind that we don't think that our body and our minds get affected when we have a bad day. It does. Whoever does they're a robot. Whoever says he's a robot doesn't get affected. It's BS. Even if if he doesn't understand it and feels it, his subconscious is affected. So these are things that we discuss on Wednesdays. You think gold is bullish? I haven't looked at gold. Let's see what happens on the pound dollar, and if we get a chance, we'll jump on that as well. 34, and let's see how our friend is. There's Ragnar, good old Ragnar. Recovered, had his AO over the weekend. Just looking to see how we're going to get this entry, and then we're going to reposition the hell out of it. This is a bit different to slip the F out of it from MFF. But Ragnar's ready, the units are ready. It's Tuesday, it's September, things are getting better. And we're going to be looking for a nice little entry at the moment because we're at a discounted level. We had a big sell-off in London. We're waiting for that fair value gap drop into the 76.4 to get involved. So, because this can easily be continuation of push down. If it is, we're gonna identify where would the price be going. Sell side got taken out on the hourly here. The 4 hour, look at that, boom. Took out sell side, had a reaction. What was the low? The low was 125.279, so not quite close to the 2.4s. We do have the 125 and sell side now below this area here. And is that a fair value gap? No. So these area, that's our next sell side. Sell side got taken out there. Let's do this one, change it. Buy side, sell side liquidity. This is the area for the downside. Where are we going? If this is retracing to the upside, where are we going? Look at that, equilibrium, fair value gap, boom, just there. If this was a London session, I would be very confident in taking these trades. Like these lows here into an equilibrium, because we're New York, and the problem with the New York is sometimes there's the continuation of London. So you get hit by a fake, if you want, the London Judas of the New York, where it starts pushing into what's logical and then it just continues selling off like it did in London. So we just need to be a bit careful on this bloody New York session until end of October, mid of October. Rant done. I need London. So you might be saying, just man up or woman up, what they say today, and wake up at 3 a.m. and trade it. The thought of then trying to be present for my son tired, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. Let's see where we are. Pound USD dropping below now. Let's see. No 50% retracement yet. If you see these and it doesn't look very clean, you can put it on the 15. And that would give you the 2 candles there, green candles, retracting back into that 50%. On the bigger move, which we can see there, we've broken above the 23.6. What does that mean? That means that there's high chance that the price has been pushed to the 50%, which it has. Now that move has kind of been complete. So yes, it can retrace to the 61.8, 76.4. But we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. I can't trade this for the long because we're already back into the previous daily low. If it was London, I would. I'm going to have to wait to see if it can come back down here. If it does come back down here, we'll get involved and we'll reposition it down to the lows. 1 minute. Let's see what this does. If this price remains heavy and it doesn't break out of these structures, it's possible that it can come back to the 76.4. Is this live? Yes, Richard, it is. We only do lives every morning. I haven't done a video for a while now. Last video was the silver bullet, I think. Oh no, what was the last one? Maybe the OT. Live. 125,970 to 126,050, says Bruno. He will be interested. 125,970 to 6. That's quite high up. So you're looking for the longs. All right, it's breaking up. I can't believe the beating that pound dollar has been having recently. That was way out of my analysis. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect to come back down to the 125s. When we reached here, 1.3s, I thought we're breaking higher. That's why you shouldn't trade what you think. You have to trade what you know and see. Look at this. Nice little fair value gap there. Tapped into that, sold off. Fair value gap there. Tapped into that, sold off. Now consolidated. And now this is almost like a squeeze. I feel like this is a squeeze. You see the real moves? The moves are like boom, boom. Real moves with reactions. But then you get this choppy price action, which people are like, oh, here we go, we're going higher. And then it just, boom, squeezes lower, takes the lows out of this, reacts up, takes fair value gap, pushes up into the buy side liquidity here, just to take those stops out, just there, and then sells off into sell side. It should be selling. What the fuck is it doing? Why should it be selling? I'm guessing you're in sells, that's why. Yeah. It's very, very difficult to predict what price can do. What you do know, though, is you do know where price is potentially going to trade. What do we trade in here? We trade the pound dollar in non-London sessions. That's how, well, I need to get out of my comfort zone. I need to start trading something else because London hasn't been behaving very well in non-London session. And I say London, I mean pound dollar. Maybe we need to do like dollar yen or even indices. Maybe we need to start trading in the DAX or actually the US indices, the NAS, the S&P. Let's see what's moving on the S&P. Interactive broker, look at that. Looking forward to trying that out. ES Mini. Let's get the sessions on. S&P. Liquidity above here, taken out, now reacting. Asia taking the lows. Is this taking the lows to push higher? Judas move. Continuation below the midnight open. Comes up here, creates this sell side, buy side, takes out buy side. What's the DXY doing? DXY tapped into the 1046. We said that. Everyday pound dollar DAX and a market pick. Scott sounds like Scruffy. That's what Scruffy trades. $104.6. Big push up, guys. This is bizarre, to be honest. How dollar is pumping so much. Pound must be going up now. Yeah. Is this the last stance of the pound dollar to reverse for better days? Who knows? Strong pound is good for the dollar, for the economy of the dollar. A weak pound is not good. Think about what's happened though. You had Brexit, right? Boom, take that. And then you also had that Prime Minister that decided to announce that they're changing the bond system and sends pound dollar to the ultimate lows. It's never been lower, to 103. Like, people are still reacting to those moves. And these moves that happen on monthly. I know we're looking at the 1 minute and you're like, that doesn't really matter. No, it does. It does, because if you get caught, you can get caught really bad. So this is interesting. I'm still an optimist on the pound dollar. I don't think it's going to parity. TFT is going down. What a waste of money I gave there, if that's the case. Wait, is something been announced? Do we need to do a special announcement on the live? I saw the guy, the CEO, talking about TFT though, and that was a bit weird because he was talking about liquidity in the wrong way. It almost like I couldn't understand what he was saying. And Gil brought it up actually on the fibers because he was trying to explain, as you increase lots, your spreads increase, but that's not what happens. He was saying because you're increasing lots, maybe he didn't say it correctly. He was too busy. But instead of saying when you increase let's say you put in $1 million pound position in, so like 10 lots, it takes a while for them to fill your orders. So if you have multiple liquidity providers, then you might be getting entries from different providers to get the best spread. But during news and other things and big volatility of or increased size, that will affect the latency of what you're getting filled. He didn't explain that. He explained it something completely weird, which I'm hoping he didn't understand what he was talking about. Sell side, now buy side's been taken out here. What time is it? Got half an hour to the London. I just want it too much. To the New York silver bullet. So we've talked about this area, but what happens if price keeps going higher? This is the other area that we're interested. Equilibrium, all this area here. That is a 15-minute fair value gap. There's multiple fair value gaps in that. We're just going to highlight all of them as one. Now, if price goes up there at equilibrium, it would take a lot to break higher. So maybe a short opportunity for 10 pips, 10, 15 pips. Did you check Darwin X? I did. One thing I'll say, it's quite hard to get your account verified. One, because you have to go through interactive brokers, which it took me all day after the live getting approved. So I do have a interactive broker Darwin X live account, but I did do some. I had to send a statement, ID, and so on. But what I didn't like is I opened the account that doesn't trade Forex. So I might have to trade indices on that one, because I just don't want to go through the process again. And maybe indices, the NAS and the S&P, is better to trade on this when I'm in New York. Because we're going to be coming to America again, I think that's going to be my plan. When I come to America, I'm going to switch to trading the S&P and NAS. I think that's going to be the plan, because this pound dollar in New York session, either the volatility that I've seen is not there. And do you know what? Maybe that's why Michael doesn't like trading the Forex in New York. Maybe he's experienced, maybe that's what he was telling me. It's like, Jan, you need to listen to me. Don't trade Forex in New York. He was saying about everything, but maybe that was the reality, because he didn't want to trade it in New York. But London has been really good. So you can see London has been behaving really, really well. Last August, we were trading London and we did really well. Really, really well. Honestly, I bought, wait, where are we? I've missed a few. You must do euro dollar. Fiverr spread is good on it, and ICT concept works really well, better than. I wouldn't say that pound dollar doesn't work with ICT. I've been trading it with ICT and it works really, really well. And the same for euro dollar. It's just the just because of the what's the return? Just with New York sessions. For everyone buying, they need to be a seller accepting the price. For bigger lot size, there might not be a seller available at that price, so slippage. Yeah, but then the problem is when they artificially do it. They're like, I'm not going to sell your product until it slips lower. That's when it becomes dodgy. Honestly, I bought a 5K challenge with them a few months ago just because they were the cheapest. But my subconscious never liked them since they appeared to face FTMO. Guess my subconscious was right. Price has returned to daily VWAP. Since a lot of people use VWAP. ICT is live on YouTube. Is he? Shall we all switch and watch ICT? Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry I'm late. John. Hello, John. Michael trades futures because the futures markets are way better regulated than Forex. Hello, Martin, a fellow Vanguard. Since New York session open, sound has echo. Does it? Is there an echo? Maybe the room. Yeah. Let me just decrease that. Is that better now? Amid? Maybe. I'm in a big room, so there might be some echo. Fair value gap filled now. We've got a double top there. taking out liquidity. We're gonna see. We're gonna wait. Oh, cool. Let's see. So yeah, Michael trades the NASDAQ and the ES, so E-mini. I do like the products. I'll tell you why. Because it's so cheap. Let's have a look. What do we need to trade the ES E-mini? So if I go to place an order, has it connected me off? The one thing with interactive brokers that I don't like is stay on this page. Look at all these indicators. Must be from previous. It's a nightmare to put money in. You have to do a bank wire. Why? You should be accepting money quite easily. Look at this. ES. Good old S&P. That area looks lucrative. That would be where I'll be looking for if I was trading the S&P. Fair value gap right there. We're currently in premium from the previous daily low. What is the bigger picture? I would have to tune up again. We've got this gap here. Absolute gap in price, which is interesting. This is a gap, which means sell side is just below here. That is sell side liquidity. Buy side liquidity is at the highs, 4633. Price is contained between that. We had that push down from the highs to the low, and now we're trading at the 61A. Now that push into that area here will be similar to an OTE. We are in that area of the OTEs, so that fair value gap that we were looking at on a lower time zone might be happening. If we bring the ghost feed, that would take us into that fair value gap to take out that gap potentially. It will be interesting to see what happens there. NASDAQ. Nice little imbalance there. Bit of fair value gapness. Tapped into that. Change of structure here, taking out the lows, filling up this fair value gap. This is quite nice. This is quite nice. Could that be happening? What are these? Contract switch. Oh, these are for the futures. S&P is still running with the pack. Interesting. Interesting. I think we should put these on color so we can keep an eye on them. Let's go pink. And the ES1. What time is it? 39 past. I think I want to start trading these in New York. Yeah, maybe that will be the Darwin X trading indices. So I do have my interactive broker. I have tried to add money in it. It's taken ages. So obviously I can't trade it yet. There must be a faster way that you can put money in. YouTube. Is anyone else with interactive brokers, and how do you put money in? You can do demo, but you can also do live. Let me just show you if I go to the platform. But the one thing that I don't like, I mean, I tried to open, go away robot. So this is the trading accounts. I started with this one, Connect Interact Brokers. You can open a demo account. These are the platforms. So I opened that, which has futures, ETF, and cash stocks. Minimum first deposit. I don't think it's that one actually, because mine was $100 minimum. CFDs, Forex. Maybe I should have done that one, but I'm quite interested to see. I also want to start putting entries directly on here. Let me just try and log in again. What's happening on the price? Taking back the lows, sell side right here. We want it to be here if we're going to get involved. Now we know that the fibers use the Saxos and interactive brokers. Gives me a bit more confidence. Jason, Yanis, I'd stick the VWAP on your chart. Let's have a look at the VWAP. I'm all about learning, and if something makes sense to me, I know a lot of people use it for stocks. Average price, simple VWAP. Where are you? These are, looks like a Bollinger Band. So that's the VWAP there. Settings. I'm guessing depends what you put on the VWAP. Look at that. That's the Sunday open. Can I not click on it? Let's restart the chart. The VWAP crashed TradingView. Ba ba ba. That's not the one. We want the red one. That one. Continue. Oh, it's so annoying. You have to log in every time. Just save the password. Okay, we're in. That's the account. It has no money in it. so I can't really trade it. But I just wanted to quickly show you, if I go on to the interactive broker, obviously I can't trade Forex, but I can trade these. So create new order. This is quite nice, and it tells you take profit, stop loss, how much I need to risk. So basically how much, I don't know what the margin is actually on this. I should read up on that. But obviously if you want 2 lots, $600 on the E-mini. That's nice, because the E-mini basically makes you afford 1 unit when it costs 4,514. For you, it costs you 312. So that's quite nice. You can easily switch it, limit, stop, limit orders, how far we are from the bid. Yeah, that's quite nice. Tells you your risk-reward ratios, good till cancel. I think I'm going to be doing that if I'm able to put money into interactive brokers. That's such a faff. Indices are best for New York, and I only trade US 30 and NAS. Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe I might try it actually, because pound dollar has in New York sessions has been quite tricky. Pins on the fair value gap there. Getting closer to that London, New York silver bullet. New York silver bullet. The London silver bullet was this one right here. Continuation, push back into that fair value gap there and sell off. It provided a really nice 85 pip in the London. Big moves today. Let's drop those likes, guys. We're about 50 people in here. Short on the like front. The more you like, the more this gets exposed. The more this gets exposed, the more subscribers, more free stuff for you. Vanguard membership. I'm looking forward. It might be someone completely random. Well, it will be. So, let's go back on the lower time frames. 5 minutes. We're still holding. If this breaks below, we are looking for that entry here. It's right in that OT fair value gap. If you change that on to fib retracement, 61 to 76. Nice area to get involved. Now, let's think units, and let's think where we will be placing repositions. So if we get in here and we're looking for 15 pips, it's back into this area here. How far are the lows? About 26 pips to take the lows out. Equal lows here, so sell side now has become this. I do like this entry. We've got break of structure here, broke higher, hit that fair value, now retracing back down. This is really nice price action if it was London. Look at us get involved here and then it just melts down. This works really well in London. You've seen it. We've traded live for over like 4 months now. You've seen me do this day in, day out. Discount area, fair value gap, break of structure, really nice entries. If this doesn't work again today, we have to switch it up. We have to trade something else. accept that we can't trade New York very well. I use VWAP AA on TradingView. Let's have a look at it. VWAP. What's it called? VWAP. AA, this one. What are the green lines? I thought VWAP had one line. This is a 14 length, so 2 weeks time. This is coming perfectly into game. 10 minutes till silver bullet. The plan has been set. We want it to dip into this area. It's also the previous highs of this, so we'll see. When are you back to London streaming again? Mid-October. Do you know what's going to happen, right? I'm going to start trading indices. I'm going to like indices. Go to Bali, and then I can't trade indices. That's what's going to happen. My luck this year, I tell you. That's what would happen. Come on, pound dollar. Discount us. Give us a bit of discount. We don't like the 125s. We like the 125 by 4s. Vishnu, I've spoken about Darwinex for like 10 minutes. Every time you put it there, I've always responded. It's here. I am in the process of, the problem with Darwinex is that they want you to send a copy of your national insurance. And I don't have that. I have it in Bali. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. I might have to ask them if I can give them something else. I've given them a statement, my passport details, but they're quite picky on information. All right, let's see. Since we're waiting for that price to come down, we need to prep the units. The units. Come on, units. What are you doing? Today, we're siding up with the bulls. We are waiting for a bullish setup. Nice break of structure here. We're waiting for price to be discounted into this fair value gap. This is where it's going to be where we're going to be waiting with our ambush with a 0.25 lot entry. Now, if price starts pushing lower into this sell side, we need to think, do we reposition here for 15 pips or do we reposition down here for 30 pips roughly? So on a 25 pip, what's that? My maths is bad. So 10 pips would be $25. 20 pips would be 50. So we would be down $50. That's better to handle with this bloody New York session. And then we could let it run. Yeah, Vishnu, we answered. I'm looking forward to it. I have a few. I still don't understand a lot of things around why it's so slow. Like 3 months into a group and then another 6 months. I'm guessing they're looking for consistency over time. Makes sense. Let's see. This is happening. This is happening. Let's go. What price is that? That is 125552. Into the 555. So down here, basically. This is what we're looking for. $76.4. We are very close now. 5 minutes. Let's put the 5 minute on there. I think the fair value gap is clearer. It's exactly on the 20. What's that? 23. I need to delete that. Delete. 61A being tapped into. This is the area we're looking for. 76.4. Let's make it a bit wider. OT is about 62 to 79, so similar to ICT. Everything is a demo, Flipping Fox, until you get funded. When you get funded, I think Fivers are, it seems like they're the only ones that provide you an actual account and you trade their pool of money. They did a really nice live yesterday. I did a review of the live yesterday, so go and watch that. On yesterday's live. Filled up the fair value gap above. This one here. Oh no, there's no fair value gap there. This is all priced in, so the takeoff. I see. So on the VWAP, you've got standard deviation 1 above and below. Which one do you use, Jason? Do you use the 14-day or 14 candle? And do you use the VWAP on the hour or the 15-minute? How do you use it? Because all that changes everything. You can have it on a daily or you can have it on an hourly. Now look at the slippage for this one. We're on Think Markets, is the broker. It's sitting on 2 at the moment, so that's really good. 1. I get in with market orders, so we're going to see in live if there is big slippage. This is a UK company, Instant Funding. If it goes up, Alvi, that's okay. It might go down as well. So we have to get in an area where we're comfortable with and we can analyze. We've analyzed it. We're comfortable with it going in there. Then if today doesn't give us nice entries, it's very rare I have continuous bad days. So that's telling me that I need to do something different in New York. You have to take your ego aside. When something worked somewhere, that doesn't mean that it works everywhere in the world. Or I can be a good trader in the New York when I might be a very good London trader with proven record, but New York might be a bit tricky. So I need to take my ego, throw it in the bin, and be like, okay, we need to switch a plan. Can it go over that equilibrium? Which equilibrium high? Horizontal line, I think you're saying. This equilibrium. We're currently in discounted areas of the previous day. We've hit the lows down here. This is interesting because it's got a double low there, so quite a lot of liquidity here. That area, the sell side as well. If price is going to the 125s, we're gonna have to be able to reposition this that way. Still haven't tapped into the fair value gap though, so we're still confirming. Has a big difference from others in a good way or a bad way. So far, slippage looks okay. We're sitting on like 1 to 3. 10 o'clock, here we go. Are we gonna tap into it to give us an entry? We are in silver bullet time, looking for liquidity. We're trying to hit that liquidity above. However, the liquidity below looks nice as well. In a bad way. Okay. That's not good then. Price is trying to push lower. In the opening of the silver bullet time. Fair value gap. Just on the 5 minute there. Trigger on the buy if it gives us that. Oh, equal highs. Yeah, I'm not very good with acronyms. You might say YK, my name, and I'll be like, yonks. Big imbalance fair value gap on 1 minute being tested. All right, we're pushing. This is the fair value gap you're referring to. I do like these highs here. If we can get a price down there. We tend to see, you should watch also the Chromebook trader because he does silver bullet and he's done some statistics around the behavior of the silver bullet in New York, so that could be quite informative. We were planning to do it live together. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make it, but if he does, that will be interesting because I would like to pick, let's see, now we're in that fair value, we're in. I'm going to take that. So first position in to the lows is $40. Let's see how price behaves. It's about $70 to the highs. Now we're reaching that high, which would be my ideal entry, but don't want to miss the move for a few like pips. Push the like button, guys. Let's get those likes going. In for a long, yes. In for a long at 125542. $25 would be 10 pips. We're about Now, what am I talking about? 10 pips would be just looking at price action now. Into this area here, fair value gap there. Bit of a push down now, back into our level. Ba 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 ba. It sounds like 0 to high. Yes, so we're looking for 15 pips would be $37.5. We'll see if we get repositioned. Talking about the VWAP, Jason. Here we go, 17, 18, 20. We're close. 25, that's 10 pips. Didn't close in time. So that was a nice 10 pips there. Nice little push. Failed to get into the fair value gap, so still waiting for that. $27 that went to. So what's that? That's like 11 pips. Finding again the 61A. Let's see what price does. If you haven't joined the Discord, it's been pinned onto the messages. Go and join the Discord. Obviously, if you want to join our Q&A tomorrow, you would have to upgrade to the Vanguard. That should... Back into our level. Why no limit order exit? You're right. I should have put my TP in there. That would have taken us 26, 25, I thought we're going to be pushing higher, so 30, 35. That's the ideal scenario. We get 15 pips. Is that 15? 37.50 is 15 pips. Plus the cost, which costs about $1 or something. So we're looking for 38. Yeah, we need to build a little bit of room. Obviously, we're trying to make $1,000 here to get a bigger account. So this is the mindset, right? Because you hear like 15 pips is huge, but then it's $37. But that builds up. And then suddenly you've got 3 sessions, you're into hundreds. Do that 10 times, you've hit 1,000. Then that goes into 20K. Now with the 20K, I think we'll still trade it the same, because 2K is not ridiculous to be able to trade it with 0.25. When we double that account, so it becomes 40K, then we can go in half a lot. So we would be here for looking for $50 or more, like what would that be? If we're doing 15 pips on half a lot, it will be $75. So suddenly the compound effect pushes your account high very quick. We'll see where we reposition here. We've tapped into that high there. So you don't have a fixed risk reward target like 1 to 2, 1 to 2.5. You go for pips instead. I know ICT said to aim for at least 15 pip moves. Yeah, so because I reposition, and you will see, it looks like we're going to reposition soon if that pushes down to that liquidity low. How much do I want to lose today for this trade? So about 1%. I'm going to give myself $200. So that means I've got enough room to be able to manage this trade out if I'm wrong. This 161 extension of this move, which is down here, that is $80, $90. So that gives me one more reposition I can do. And you'll see what I mean by reposition if you're new. Well, I'm trading on instant funding today. Let's go and have a look. I like the platform. I do like their rules. Everything seems good so far. So I can only recommend them when I've done a bit of research or I've traded it for a bit. So when we get our second account, steady loss result. I get a bit confused with the wording here. I don't know what that is. Max daily loss, trading objectives, results. Target 39. But yeah, I do like the rules. We're doing that instant account smart, no target. Daily loss, no daily loss. 10% smart drawdown, so it includes the equity. No time limit, 10% target, so $1,000, and they will double the account each time. Scale will be up to 125 million. EAs allowed. Copy trading, yes. Can I trade news? Yes. Can I hold position? I did do that, so I have leverage of 110. So all these things seem good to me. And we're going to trade this. Max loss, obviously I can't lose 1,000. So 200 would be like 20%. I'm giving myself room to trade this account. You might think it's a lot, but my previous experience and my performance can justify trading to 100 pip room. So that's roughly 100. Well, it's 0.25, 100 pips is $200 on a 0.2. Price is coming into that fair value gap now on the 1 minute. We've broken below the highs. We're approaching that max OTE entry. You can't copy trade between accounts, but they say it's okay. Are you sure? Where did they go? Depends what account you had. If you had the instant fund and you had the smart one, and this is from their website. So can I trade? Can I copy trading? Is copy trading allowed? Yes. Maybe on phases it's not. All accounts allow copy trading. Wait, are you talking about the fivers now? If you're talking about the fivers, you can't copy the same account. So if I have a boot camp, I can't copy trade another boot camp. But on instant funding, it seems like you can. You can do whatever you want with the copy trades. On the fivers, you can copy between boot camp, hyper growth. What's the other ones they have? But you can't probably not across multiple accounts. Yeah, I need to ask them that, if I can open a second instant fund and trade them alongside. I don't know. They should specify though that if you can't. Here comes the push. Pound dollar, come on, deliver for once in New York. Just make us happy, man. Come on. Rob's there. So is that from instant funding? You're getting that from? Just to clarify, are you talking about fivers or instant funding? Jason says the VWAP is being just bounced off the VWAP. Let's have a look. Are you getting me interested in the VWAP? Why not? If it works. That's what we're here to do. Everyone to learn from each other. Fair value gap being tapped into there. Pushing higher. VWAP. Not quite reached it, but I see, okay, holding above it. This is where it gets confusing though, right? So you're breaking above it here. So people who think that's a long opportunity on the VWAP, and then it just breaks below it. Same here, just breaks above, breaks below, breaks above, breaks below, So it gets a bit messy. That's the only thing I don't like about indicators. That when they work like this, and you see in the history, you're like, oh, nice. Look at this one. Bounce off the standard deviation 1 and then melts down below for like 40 pips. Comes back up, doesn't even click close, melts again. So I think you have to take indicators with a pinch of salt because they're delayed. Hi, civil engineer. Nice to see you. I see you changed your strategy. No, same strategy. We just got in a fair value gap, discounted area. I just got a question from Jason, who trades the VWAP. Here we go. Second push. Come on, pound dollar. Come on. Let's will the pound dollar to the highs. You can do it. You can do it. We're close to 10 pips. Are we being greedy? Da dee da da da. I have 1 master and 3 slave accounts, 4 accounts, 5 is all copied. Nice. Yeah, I need to get back into the thing is, I haven't been liking the way I've been trading in the New York. So what's the point of copying other accounts if you're not happy with your trading? We need to get back into our consistency, find like what works, like stupid pound dollar now not giving us the 15 pips. When we start getting into our groove again, then we can start copying those. There's no point using a copier because you will be inconsistent on 5 accounts instead of 1. Unless you are proven consistent, you have shown that money is coming in each month, then you can copy other accounts. How are we doing on the likes fronts, guys? I can hear some new subscribers coming in, but I can't hear likes. I should have a like button where it goes ding, ding, ding. You're so right, Martin. You're so right. I've been bashing Martin's head about the language that we're using, and I love that he did that right now because he's checking me back in. Snap out. Snap out. Let's see the world. Am I trading the fibers? I've got a... Here we go. 30. I'm going to take 10 pips on that. First close position. 10 pips from the lows here to the highs. We can always re-enter this if it comes down. First successful 10 pips on pound dollar in New York session. Yes, let's go. Have you looked at Apex funding out of Canada? They have the cheapest funded challenges. I have not. To be fair, I'm quite worried, or like going into other things, new things. Look at that. We took 10 pips and now it's reacting. So that's good. If it comes back down to our entry, we can re-enter again. Why did I enter this position? Yeah, let's do that. We can do that. Let's take this VWAP off. So our units... Wait, we need a bit of Ragnar for this. We need a bit of Ragnar. We need a bit of Ragnar to celebrate our 10 pip move. Look at that. Pound dollar. Why did we enter? Why did we allocate our Vanguard? Our first units. Who delivered? 10 pips on a 0.25 lots. We pushed that price back up into this area. So we pushed our units, we got entry here because of the fair value gap. We had a break of structure above here, failed to hit the previous daily low, price came back down, and we were patiently waiting. We were ambushing the price, so we're here. We got in here, and from here to here, we took 10 pips. Happy days. And that's all you need, guys, in trading. That's all you need. 10 pips will pay you for life. Just do that, compound it, and it will pay you. That's all we need to do. Don't stress about making 50s and 60s pips. Now, on my main account, you will see me doing 50 pips. And the reason is because I'm trading a small lot size. I don't want to be trading big lot size, even if my account is big. So that was the trade. We were long because we're in discounted area. We had this price action here, delivered. Now, can this price come down? Let's move our units because we're out. Let's go here. Our trade was... My stop loss is not 10 pips because I reposition. If you don't know what reposition is, you might have to watch some of the other videos. But now the price is going to go higher. But we're happy with what we've got. We are. We are happy with 125, 120. No, 125542. 125542. That was our entry. We went long and we hit a $25.50. There. And that is 10 pips. That's what we've done so far. Thanks, love from Malaysia. Hi, Malaysia. Pretty cool. We're quite international in here. How are we doing on the likes? Come on, let's get 100. We can get 100. We can do it. What sort of data do you get with TradeSync? Like, how can you just import the trades as often I forget? TradeSync is pretty cool. You get, let's see. There you go. You can get a lot of insight. It is quite expensive. I do have a discount down there for like 40%, I think. But do you need TradeSync? If you're not making, you know, like 6,000-7,000 and more a month, I wouldn't say you can justify the money for paying it. Where is it? This is from March. It gives you a nice overview of the account. April, so you can see this is when my dad died, unfortunately, and things got worse after my dad died. But it's normal. It's normal to have a bit of a adaptation to what happened in life. And you do get really cool stuff. You get your hourly analysis. Where is the best time? London, 9 o'clock is my best time to be trading. And then that is the rest. Then you have this little information here that says trades at 5 p.m. and in March, June have potential. Those trades have represented a total percentage change of 14% on your overall account, to bring you a net return of 287. So it just gives you nice information. You can also do evaluators, simulators, and other things. If you're trading stocks, you can also have replay. Did it just crash? I think it crashed. And that's the overview of the dashboard. 29,000 return, net profit. It just tells you the hours that you trade, tells you the weeks. That's your best week. Wednesdays is my best weekday. Fridays is my worst, and Tuesday for some reason. Potential profits, and these can be all adjustable. You can change these by the managing widget. Quite good software. You can filter days. You can also filter wins, losses, opens, mistakes. You can tag mistakes, position size too big. These are the trades that I've tagged that in, and so on. I like it. It's a bit for lazy people. You just copy your trades, put it in there, and it jumps in. So let's go back and see what's happening on the pound dollar. So would it give us 15? It would have given us, I don't think that's 15 pips. Let's see. But spot on our entry. Very good entry. Even though we got high, we could have got lower at the bottom end of the fair value. But we did get a really good, nice entry for the fair value gap. It didn't quite give us 15 pips because our entry was 125. Let's put it in. Something like that. Go on here. Text. 125542. Coordinates 42. Alright, so that was our worst entry, and it delivered. We got out at 10 pips. 15 pips would be up here. So I'm happy we closed the position. Okay, we might have given away another 3-4 pips, but we're good. What's the difference on trading big lot to small lot? Very good question, Omar. Risk is the only thing that matters. Yes, you need to be able to understand you as an individual. That's the most important thing. Not the pip size, not the lot size. Everything needs to be focused on you, what you do well, how do you behave around lots and pips and all the good stuff that we hear in trading. It's all individual. You might have an individual owner that can deal with like 10 lots and he's very good with his risk management. Then that's okay. If someone else can't do that though, then you need to adjust to see what works for you. Let's delete that. Now we've got this fair value gap in here, which is interesting. It's around the area that we got in. So we have a little bit of a breaker happening here. Intermediate low, intermediate high, broke lower, broke higher. However, not very high. That would have to be a bit higher to be a real breaker. This is now retracting into this area. The fair value gap is in the 76.4. So now, what am I going to do now? I'm not going to take this entry because we've already taken 10 pips from this entry. But if price goes down to where I would reposition, then I would take it. Does that make sense? So we won't have the exposure of this trade. We have the profit of the trade. We have the 10 pips. If price continues lower to where I was going to reposition, then I can enter again with the profit. So that I'm getting a better price with decreased risk. That's not something that you've seen me do often because I'm normally good with my entries, so I never really get the price come lower. Oh, Pikachu's in. Let's just block him straight away. We don't want that. Trade sync just creates different accounts. It works freely. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, just change your email. I hope it keeps pushing up. I'm still underwater, says Sean. I hope it does push up for you. Right, let's look at that. Let's look at we'll wait for this and see what happens. So what I meant, I'm not going to get involved in this entry again. Where I will get involved is if price comes down here and takes sell side. Then I will definitely get involved. Close that. Close that. So let's go on to our pink indices. Wait, did I not save them? I did save them. Here they are. Yes. S&P. I thought we marked it up. We said that this is the area where it's going to come. Did I not mark it up? I did. It's higher. This is a nice little entry here. Fair value gap. Right there. I thought I did a ghost. Let me see. Maybe it's on a higher time frame. Fair value gap there. Now, is it selling off? 15 pips on the NAS would be just that. Wow. So super easy 15 pips there. Yeah, I think we need to start trading this. Look at this. Push back, fair value gap, sell off. Yeah, we did do it on the daily. So we're anticipating a reaction down. Now we don't know how high that can go into that area here to fill the gap down here. Nasdaq is starting to look potentially like that. We took out the highs, fair value gap starting to form there. The Nasdaq also has a fair value gap, an actual gap. Have you seen it? It is right there. So let's drag that. Fair value got tapped into that. Hasn't fully filled it. That is a gap. Will be interesting to see what happens there. Back into a pound dollar. We can remove our units now as they'll be waiting. Price is broken down into the 76.4, so this is looking quite nice. Pushing down now. Where we're going to get involved is below. This is a full retracement of that move. Bam, bam, bam. Aggressive candle now, filling up the fair value. I think we would reposition around this area, these lows. So this might be another nice area to be involved in. Seven likes, guys. That's what we need to hit our 100 target. How are we doing on the subscribers? Are we getting there? Da-da-da. Bit of a reactive candle there. Let's see. Pound is struggling again. That means the DXY is pushing high. Let's see where it's going. DXY. Ooh. Into that sell side, pushing high. That monthly retracement there is looking interesting now. That is in the area of 105s. 105s looks like it's going to be the target. Where is the 105? It's right there. So the top end of that, let's take out the market session, might be the area where the pound will be reacting. Let's go on the weekly quickly. Highs above here. Let's take this buy side now and place it up there. 106. If we take the big move of the monthly, on the weekly, sorry, we are looking on a big drop from the 114s, which happened in 26th of September in 22. So the index has broken above the 23 on this move. Now that we are anticipating a bit of reaction around these areas. So that area here, that Fibonacci retracement, I believe that is the 76.4 of a monthly. Let's look. Or is that the 23? Let's see what we did. That's the low, that's the high. 50, 61, 20, 38, 23.6. So we had a retracement into the 61, fair value gap on a monthly to the pip. And now it's reacting back. Where could it potentially be going? That buy side liquidity here, which is also sitting in this fair value gap there, which is also a monthly fair value gap. So let's start dig in and put that one in there. Let's bring it across, and that's going to be our monthly fair value gap. Things are starting to look a little bit clear now on the DXY. This area looks quite enticing here. So let's go back to the pound dollar. That means the pound dollar is pushing a little bit lower. Where has it gone to? It's breaking below. This area here would push the dollar index high. Looks interesting. Thanks for the likes, guys. We hit 101. Not bad. Push back into that fair value gap there. Now it's pushing lower to take the lows. We still haven't filled the fair value gap to the fullest, but it's happening as we speak. We can delete that now. We can see it here. It's coming in to fill that. It's a good job we took those 10 pips, because we're now back in drawdown technically if we were holding that position. Ba-da-ba-bum. Bit of a green candle coming up now. Fair value gap tapped in. All right, so we're getting back into the lows. We're going to see what we're waiting for is the price to trade lower. Why? Because we're already in the discounted area. We identified an area that it can potentially trade into. We did take this entry here and we made 10 pips, but price is trading lower. So I don't like shorting in a discounted arena, you know this. So I'm going to be waiting for another opportunity where we would technically reposition to be able to trade again to the upper side. However, pound dollar has dropped 0.5% today, so that's a big drop. Just bounced off the VWAP, says Jason. Sorry, I couldn't see the chat for a while. It had frozen. Let's see your VWAP. This looks heavy though. So, like we said earlier, you see this? Breaks through the VWAP, breaks below, breaks the standard deviation, then holds there, but like we said before, breaks above and below. Looks messy. Maybe it's not as messy when you go on a higher time frame, like an hour. You can see now it's holding that there. Above, breaks below. Maybe it works better on higher time frames. Maybe. Thanks a lot for these streams. Been tuning in every day for a while, learning a lot from you, and makes my trading day less lonely. Keep it up. Thanks, Dandy. Appreciate that. We appreciate the good vibes in here, and we try and protect it from the people who are bringing the bad vibes. We just want good vibes. Trading is already difficult. We don't want negativity. Hello, what would be your advice for a beginner like me who has blown up 3 accounts doing retail stuff, and I'm scared to take trades based on ICT teachings? Thanks in advance. There's no chance I can pronounce that name. No chance. And I'm sorry. But I've definitely blown accounts, and I can definitely give you some advice on that. When things don't work, first of all, every blown account is a lesson. It's just if you can see it as a lesson, you improve, and then you go on to the next one and you blow an account, and then that's another lesson, and then you blow your third account, and that's another lesson. Now you've made yourself better by 300%. By 300% because of the 3 attempts on things or what you shouldn't be doing or what didn't work. If that is not the case, and you're on the other category where you've done these and you're let me put this music down a bit. and you are not sure why you're blowing the accounts, or you're not quite clear on why. Is it your strategy? Is it your psychology? If you don't know, then you need to spend time, go back to what those blown accounts have taught you, if you still have that data. That's what I was saying to the guys in the Q&As on Wednesdays. It's a blown account can be the blessing in disguise, because you want to blow accounts in the challenges. You do want to do all the mistakes you can do when you're starting as a trader. You don't want to be doing these mistakes when you're managing big accounts, because those mistakes then hurt a lot more than just a few £100 when it's tens of thousands. Come on, Yanis, it's no idea. So my advice would be, and here's my analyst head coming in, go back and start and write down what are the known facts about you as a trader. What has worked? Maybe it's that you have good entries, but then you don't hold your trade too long. It might be that you have bad entries, and then you try and manage a bad entry. What are the facts about you as a person? For instance, I'm finding out with you guys live, because that's how stupid I am. I'm just live trading every day. I'm finding out that I'm finding New York difficult. That's golden nugget information for me. There's two ways to approach this. One, I can say, oh my God, look at the difference in language. Oh my God, how crap am I? Why can't I trade good in New York? Why does my trading only work in London? What is that? It's stupid. That's one language. Now, let's switch that. What a great opportunity that I found what doesn't work for me. That pound dollar doesn't behave the same as London. That's information that I need to take in. Great, let's decrease risk. Let's, instead of 0.5 of a lot size, let's go to 0.25. See how that works. That's information that I have for me and not from anyone else. That's not going to help you. That's going to help me. And that's what you need to do. You need to write down what are the characteristics that happen. And you've noticed that we haven't touched upon, just go and change broker and do another challenge. Maybe it's something that the drawdown is not working. No. At that level, when you're starting to trying to pass challenges, it's got all to do with your management of your trades and your psychology, and knowing what you need as a trader to be consistent. That's all it is. And I know it's hard. It's easier to say, do you know why it didn't work? Because we didn't throw in the VWAP. Wait a minute, let's throw in RSIs and Bollinger Bands. That's why I didn't get it, because I didn't see this line and that line. No. That's not the reason you're not passing the challenges and becoming consistent. Thanks, mate. You can call me Anubab. I think I said that right. Anubab. My strategy was to hold my trades for as long as possible, but it always comes back to my stop loss. Also, I traded options. The thing that improved my trading a lot has been my ability to correctly identify the next draw to liquidity. Plenty of good videos on this topic on YouTube gave me a lot of confidence. Bravo, Megale. Panos Arvanitis. Doesn't get more Greek than that. Arvanitis? That's not your surname. Maybe you're from Villa, or you sound like you live close to my area. Always good to see a fellow Greek. I got some good gains, but was eventually gave it back. No, I trade it on one. Yeah, and that's great, Jason. You need to identify what works for me. Here's an example. Sometimes I will throw in a Bollinger Band RSI because it's how I used to trade, right? I used to trade with the Scruffy Trader when I passed when I used to do Scruffy levels, Scruffy Madness and all that. Sometimes I throw it in just to give me an indication of where we are, like on a 1 hour, 4 hour, like are we outside the Bollinger Band? Are we low on the strength index? The relative strength index. And that's all it does. And then I go back and clean the chart. Now, that's something that specifically works for me. Has ICT said anything about indicators? Does he ever use indicators? No. Is there something that helps me with my interpretation of what the market is doing and how I understand ICT concepts that work for me? Yes. So you see these passionate people, and we've decided that we're going to ban him now, but people like Pikachu who come in and like, you're using an indicator? What do you think you're doing? ICT says that indicators... No. Trading doesn't work like that. Whatever works for you works for a reason. Not because of the indication that is giving you on the chart and what is providing you, but what is giving you as an individual. It might give you confidence. It might give you confidence of things that you're looking for. It doesn't have to be the indicator that is giving you what you need as a trader. It might be psychological what it's giving you. Someone might need the VWAP on there because it gives him confidence in what he's analyzing makes sense. So you need to identify what are the things that give you the confidence to become the consistent trader. And that's going to be individual to you. Unfortunately, even seeing me trade, and we have to be honest about that, is probably going to do if you're here for the wrong reason, it might do you more harm than good, because you might say, oh, Yanis took that trade, why did I not take that trade? That's not the right mentality. The good right mentality is, I can see the point why Yanis took this trade and he made 15 pips on that, but I see this as a continuation to the lower side, so I'm going to trade this to sell side liquidity. Two different trades, two different logical trades that might be right for you. So we as traders, and I hate the word traders because we're not really traders. Let's reframe what we are. I would say we're more psychologists, or we're trying to be the psychologist of our own mind, than actually a trader. What's a trader? A trader's a broker. That's a trader. Give me that price, I'll give you that price. We're not that. We need to identify where we're going to put our stops. Yes, you can say you're going to put it in a logical area, but suddenly that logic, when it gets close and you move it, has gone. So we're brain cells, and we're reacting to we're firing nervous systems that are reacting to what the environment is giving us. So when things go well and our trade works, we're happy bunnies. But when the trade goes against us, things are not quite as they seem. My biggest problem currently is that I can't accept that my analysis on a trade was wrong. So I raised my stop loss, hoping that price will go to my favor. Let's talk about that. Damianos. probably Cypriot. I think he's Cypriot because he's got very good English. Cypriots have good English and Greeks, but sometimes Cypriot have better because of the background. Stop loss, and this is something that Scruffy used to tell me when I was trading like him. I used to think of a stop will protect the emotions around me. When you start moving the stop, you're doing it out of pure emotional reaction. So you're trying to create safety into your nervous system. So let's say I've got in here and it got very close to my stop, and then I moved it here. My nervous system suddenly relaxed because there is a chance that this goes my way and my stop is further away. So safety. Then the price goes lower and it goes close to my stop again. Now that cortisol level in our body is increased because we're getting tighter and tighter, and you keep pushing that stop until you blow up accounts. That's nothing to do with risk management. It's all to do with how your body is reacting to the conditions and what you're seeing on the charts. Treasure Hunter, hello sir, what is your maximum consecutive losses in a row in a funded account? I can give you that. My question is, what does that give you? So are you gonna, let's think about it. Are you gonna say, Yanis has 3 consecutive losses, or 10 consecutive, or 15 consecutive losses? What is that gonna give you? That's it gonna make you a better trader? Think of the questions that we ask and what we're trying to get out of these questions. Because that's where the golden nugget is. Because your body is hunting for something. Hence hunter, treasure hunter. Maybe you're hunting for what is the golden standard? Should I be having maximum losses of 3 or 4 or 5? What happens when you're at 7 consecutive losses? Are you now out of the norm? Or what do you have when you have 3 consecutive losses? Do you ease up and say, I'm way below the norm? So the consecutive loss is very individual. Now, if you're having consecutive losses more than you're having wins, then something needs to change, obviously. But the amount of consecutive losses shouldn't really affect the way you're trading. Apart from saying, like conditions. For me, Friday when I had the loss, I haven't had a loss like that. It was $600 after profits. On the challenge, that's telling me that I need to change something. So currently I have 13 loss in a row in challenge account, and I want to know how funded trader manage their losses. Okay, first of all, thanks for being honest and sharing that, because with honesty, that's the first step. Like, you know, this is where I am. And I need to know how to get better. That is how you get better. So, getting distracted by the chats. But let's take this. I might have, let's say I'm a funded trader and I can have 10 consecutive losses in a row and I'll be fine. Trader B, who's a funded trader, has 50 consecutive losses, but his one win outweighs all the consecutive losses. So it's very, 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 very individual. My question to you is, what are these 13 consecutive losses? How are these affecting your trading? Because if they are affecting your trading, that's telling me that it's way too many losses. So if there are too many losses, we need to think, what is the problem? Is it the strategy? Is it that you're trying to hit the risk reward in an arena where it's trending? What is the marketplace? There's so many questions that comes into understanding the individual trader and what you need in terms of, is it technical? Is it psychological, which we all need? You have to be able to start. I'm not a very good journalist. I don't journal down my feelings and all that. Traders like the Anna FX trader, she has a really, really nice journal that she writes down every day. That's what works for her. I have the lazy trade sync to see what I've done, which probably needs to change. I probably need to journal more. So going back to Treasure Hunter, and I like your name because that is exactly what we're doing. We're trying to treasure hunt within us what we need as an individual to be a consistent trader. So I don't know if you like journaling, but have 3-4 columns: technical, psychological, environmental. What's your environment like when you're trading? Are you trading on your phone? Are you trading under stress when you're working? Is your full attention there? We need to break down, and it's hard to do it here in a chat. Obviously, it's easier when we meet up on Wednesdays because you have face-to-face chats with the Vanguards. Like, I need to know more. Do you know what I mean? I need to know the reasoning behind it to be able to give you specific advice. But in general, which applies to everyone, is rather than focus on the loss, focus on why that loss exists. So what are the areas and conditions that loss has come into play? And sometimes it can hide, let's say, psychological, like myself. I could see August as a bad month, but if you take in consideration of what's happened in my life, losing my father, my sister getting into serious, now she's fine, but having a serious illness that she got out of, is that normal conditions for me? No. Is it going to affect my trading? Yes. Can I get better by understanding how this affected me? Absolutely. So everyone needs to identify, how are you trading and why is your trading being affected by the environment that you're in? Alvi, feeling this chat has bots of promoters a lot. Some are haters, like picture. Some are promoting Darwin X and some are... No, I don't think so. Darwin X is something that came up yesterday. Anna FX uses it. I trust Anna. No one is affiliate in here for Darwin X, or any codes have been posted, so I trust it's coming from good faith. Best way to manage your loss is to walk away from your PC, take a walk, and get a mind refresh. Very good advice, and again, this might be good advice for someone who needs that. Someone else might need someone else, and that's the tricky thing, is identifying what you need, because it's not the same as others. Is this TFT? This is instant fund. Instant funding. So I paid for an instant fund of 10,000. So it's a live account. They use the spreads are quite good, even though they use a demo account. It's not a real account, but they will pay me. It says demo. I don't know how that works actually, because it says demo, but I can extract the money out. So maybe it's We need to keep an eye on spreads and stuff on this. But so far, it's been good. It's been good. The need to trade every day or frequently is a cause of my blown accounts. But waiting for a trade for a whole week and still getting stop loss hit is a little hard. I need to work on my discipline. Yeah, and that's another conversation that needs to be discussed. Is what are you as a trader? What are your goals? Do you know how hard it is to be a day trader? You have to be right every single day. That's hard. Maybe swing trading or taking one trade, like you said, or 2 trades in a week. Finding that absolute best condition to get in and take 10 pips. That might be the way you want to trade. So, absolutely. I have a challenge with instant funding. My name is... Right, let's try this. Shubankar. I killed it, didn't I? Kumar. Thank you for sharing an opinion. I am trying to crack prop firm and I'm currently improving my results to find my weak points and observing funded traded. I agree. If you are level-headed, and what I mean by level-headed is you don't get attracted by, you know, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. It's a lot more simple than you think. The hard bit is to, when you find something that works, making it your own. That's very hard to do because every day you're bombarded with people doing different things. Nice to meet you too. Instant funding in what firm, please? Instant Fund is a UK firm and they use Think Markets as their broker. I have a challenge with instant funding to 12,000 one step. Yeah, so they do challenges as well, but you also do a live instant account, which this is an instant account. And basically I make 75% of the profits. They make the rest. And happy days. Pound dollar is trying to break on the upside. It didn't give us that second. So now we would be getting our second 10 pip if we entered here. But I wouldn't enter again. But that's information that is telling us that price was a nice discount price. It's trying to break the highs now. See how aggressive this is. We're getting into 1120. If you're new here, guys, make sure you subscribe. And you can always share the content as well if you think this can help someone. We are getting closer and closer to that 8,000. What do you think, Yanis? Can price go higher? Well, we're still in discount. Right? Look at the bigger picture. These are the previous daily high, previous daily low. We broke aggressively below. And we traded back into the 50% of the move. So there is room for it to retrace up into that fair value gap, which is the equilibrium into this area here. We're also very close to sell side liquidity below. So, and the 125. Price action though in New York has been to the upside. As long as we don't break the lows here, there's no reason why that can't go and retrace higher. We have been selling off though, against what currently the trend is. How's it back? Let me see if I can get the output a bit lower. Might be the internet in here. Looks like mine is lagging a little bit. The dollar index is pushing to that 105 and to that Fibonacci retracement. So let's see. Sell side here. We're back in to where we closed, so that will be a second 10 pip move. Let me see if my internet is better. Yeah, we're probably a bit of internet there. Let's see if it comes back. Sorry about that, guys. I think I'm in a co-working space, which means a lot of people are using the internet, and at the moment it's not looking great. Let's do a speed test. Speed test. Let's see what it gives us. It's giving me 10 megabytes. So that shouldn't be a problem. There's something wrong here though. Let's see the upload speed. the upload speed is quite slow. 0.5 megabyte. So maybe that is the problem. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay, I can see a bit more internet coming in. We might be better. How are we looking now? Should be a little bit better. Just give me a yes if it's working. Price gap down. Had a strong reaction here. Now we're pushing a little bit higher. We'll see if it breaks the highs. Right, got really strong internet now. Should be working. DXY pushing higher. I am anticipating an attempt to retest the 105 horizontal line exactly on the 105. Double click, adjust coordinates. Is ICT doing the live from the room next door? Maybe. Maybe. I've heard that he lives around this area. I should knock on the door. Can you stop your live, please? Conscious Day Trader is doing the live. How dare you? The longs, in terms of the DXY, until we hit those 105 and the Fibonacci retracement, they're a bit tricky. So we have to be either being very shallow or frugal with our profits. How are we doing? Are we still frozen? We should be back, huh? Okay. Let's zoom in into the 15-minute. So if DXY is heading to the 105, before that happens, so 125, if there's a drop into the 125s, would correspond to this 105. So that is quite interesting to keep an eye. Let's look at the S&P. Let's get a taste. Yanis, can you give info on stocks trading? Is it worth with ICT? No idea. Do you mean like an index, like the S&P, the futures? Then definitely, because that's what ICT does. But if you can use it on like Tesla, for instance, let's have a look. These gaps, I mean, these are interesting, aren't they? Like, I don't know how you can trade this. This is a daily, weekly. What does that mean again? Maybe it's the wrong one. NASDAQ. We're still pushing up into these areas here on the NASDAQ. We anticipated a push lower after this area. I mean, how many pips is this? Fuck. Sorry. The NASDAQ moves. Wait, that can't be right. That's not 700 pips, is it? Oh my God, it is. How big is this? So is that 50 pips? The 581 must be 50 pips. GU is moving up. Let's see. Let's see. It is. It's trying to find these highs. Right there. Equal highs. Pound dollar. Where are we going? Where are we going? This is a second attempt now. A second attempt for the highs, which would be a 61.8, 76.4 retracement. So fixed air moon says handles. Yeah, handles are tricky because I was trying to figure out what that is in pips. So 581. Let's see. There must be something that can calculate that easily. So the pip would be from 27 to 72. So that would be 50 pips. Yeah. So this is 58 pips. So if I did a one lot, that's making it more confusing. So the majority of one lot is So 10 of these two is 1 pip. So this decimal here is 1 pip. So 10 pips, 20, 30, 40, and so on. I'm guessing the measuring tool would do that for us. If I can do it. Yeah, so the 100. So when we see 281, that's 28 pips on the NASDAQ. Bam, ba-dum. If I was trading this, I wouldn't want to be longing this until the break of the highs. Especially when you've got that fair value gap underneath. Let's go back to what we're familiar with. Good old pound dollar. Price is pushing up, attacking the previous daily low. So far, we're confirming this here. I didn't want to enter again there because we already had 10 pips from that move, so I didn't want to enter there. Pushing higher. Back into that level. Still not broken. Taking the highs, trying to take the highs on the 1 minute. In that fair value gap. Now, that imbalance there with the wick is currently being balanced. It's interesting how pips plays with our mind, right? So on a 5 lot, you made 500. Hi Yanis, do you know how lot size work on NAS? Yeah, so I just found out. So if you're on TradingView, every 100 is 10. So you know how here it will say 25. On the NAS it will say 250. So that would be 250. 25 pips. What do you see on gold? Just take a look. I don't know, hold. Give me a sec. I just want to see what happens here. What time is it? It's 15 minutes to 12. We're having a bit of volume coming in. This is the... oh, we're breaking above. Could this be the breaker? It's a very slow progressive push upwards, not the normal break higher, find the highs and continuation. I'm guessing spot gold you're looking at. Well, throw it on a monthly and you can easily see what's going on. We've got someone not wanting the price to go above 2,100, and now price is reacting to that area, and you can quickly see you have areas of interest for a retracement to that area there. This is a monthly fair value gap. We did retrace down below the 23.6. So as a quick snap, that golden zone here, as long as it doesn't break the highs, looks enticing. And that's on a monthly, which could potentially give you bias for the short term. We're breaking above those levels. We're trying to get into the 125,750. No audio? I think we have audio. Okay. This is pushing a little bit higher. That entry there would have been quite nice. But remember, this came all the way down, took out liquidity. My internet on my side is looking good, so should be okay. Trying to reach the highs, let's see. How big is this push going to be? There's a bit of volume coming in. Hunting the 12584. Be interesting to see where that reaction is coming from on the DXY. We've got a fair value gap there, which we'll need to get through if it wants to push higher. We are retracing. We're probably at the 50%, getting close to it. 50% fair value gap. See how it reacts to that. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6 minute candles green. Was it Mike Burton who was looking for a long on pound dollar? Sorry for the lag, guys. It's, we have to deal with it until we get to Bali. then I can control it. Back to the equal highs there on that wick. It's pushing hard to break higher. It's just broken above 125,770. Going for the 90s. Tackling the 90s now. We're in that fair value gap. Just touched it now on the DXY. I'll tell you what, if we get into that fulfillment and that is equal to the previous daily low, might be a nice little opportunity there. Let's remove some of this so we can see what's going on. Fair value gap there. Attacking the highs. Nice little fair value gap starting to form there if it closes. That was a big push into the lunchtime. Is it going to reach this? That's the question. You can see that there. From that fair value there. Now I like to push this fair value to the top side there. We know it's still this fair value, and we're going to change it into buy side liquidity. Big move. Big move. That is 30 pip move there. Nice. Our direction was right. Still pushing. There might be a nice little opportunity here. Back into that. But we have to be tight on the stops because we have the 15 value gap on the above and the hunt for equilibrium. For the long opportunity, we could wait for this to retrace back in. I'm more happy to take mini 10 pip moves within this than trying to get a big 20, 30 move. Because my experience so far in New York is that it always retraces back into where I would want to go. I got with a broke even. Good stuff, Sean. As long as the account is 0 or green, happy days. The reds is what we want to avoid. So what have we done today? We longed this position for 10 pips just there. Then it retraced back down. It could have given you that entry again. And it's delivered a 26 pip. A bit better in September, right? Just keeping an eye on DXY. So it looks like DXY is fulfilling the fair value gap. It is tempting. This is what we're looking at. That high there, order block if you want, on the 61.8. We could see a little bit of reaction here. But I thought that would take the highs here. This is a 15 minute, so we've got 2 minutes. No, don't. Is this the start of it? That's the start of it. 45. We have to go to the clock. To 12 o'clock. Do you know what else I miss? My professional coffee maker. I go through 3 hours with one coffee. It's not fair. Zord, London 3K. Does that mean you made 3K? Good man. This is very rare. There's 120 people watching, 120 likes, but obviously it's different people that have come onto the stream. Let's pass the current watching with the likes. That would be cool. All right, that was the push. I am sensing that this is kind of do nothing now. That was the move. Well done, Zod. 3K, that's insane. I'm hoping that's on a big account and not a small account. I'm going to Bali this month. You think we can catch up? I will be in Bali mid-October. So if you're still there, I have a 100K account challenge. It's really hard getting 8%. It is. Because, do you know why? Because, let's see the world. Is this a Fibers account? And what we should start talking about is the drawdowns. Because you see here 10K account, but they take the account away if I lose 1,000. So how much is my account? It's $1,000. That's all I have. That's why you see me trying to make small gains and then slowly build the accounts to bigger accounts that then you can start trading them like a big account. Because on 100K, if this is the boot camp, let me see. This is where people get caught and they don't pass challenges. They think they have. Let's see. Oh, look at that handsome man there. Who's that? Who's that? If we go programs, bootcamp program, Anna flashing with 1.2 million there. Pretty cool. So if you're doing a challenge on 100K, your maximum loss is 1,250 on the first challenge. So do you have a 100,000 account or do you have 1,250? Oh, sorry, that's the 25K. So on 100, you have a maximum loss of 4,000. You can't lose 4,000 or that account will go. So your account size is 4K, it's not 100K. My 250 account is 10K plus what money I have in, so it's probably about 25K. That's the account, because that's all I can lose. Now this is your buying power, but it's not your account. Don't get that confused. That's how you lose accounts. If you try and trade that like 100K, start throwing in 10 lots on there, impossible to pass. Oh, it's my funded FX account. Yeah, so look at the drawdown. That's your account. Price is still trying to get into that buy side. Let's see what DXY is doing. DXY is reacting exactly on the fair value gap. Exactly. Come on. We need some likes for that. We are beating the viewers. We're 132 likes. Ragnar is happy. Look at that. Boom. Now the question is, why is the pound going up? How is the pound going up when the dollar index is going up? We're tapping in. Tapping into this liquidity here. What about the trading pit? I'm not sure what that is. It's a two-step count, first phase. I can tell Yana spends 30 minutes on the mirror every morning. You haven't got kids, my friend. If I spend, well, I do brush my teeth. And I do need to look at the mirror to brush my teeth. Buy side's been taken out now. I am tempted. I am tempted. And what I'm talking about is fading and move into this fair value gap for 10 pips. On the previous daily low high. Let's do it. So I'm going to short this. The idea is we're going to short from the previous daily high 10 pips down. We need to be a bit realistic here. Can we short this into this 12 pips? It's not bad. DXY could push into the 76.4. Filling up the fair value gap now. If this pushes up here, let's see how far this is. This is 30 pips for the full fair value and equilibrium. We might need to be frugal with this. Yeah, this is quite highly likely there's be a reaction, a short reaction. We'll see. At the moment, we just broke the highs. So repositioning, let's think. We got a nice fair value gap here that's been formed. Fair value gap. We just attempted to break the highs. Cheers, guys. See you, Daniel. See you, Zord. Now, if this is the real break, if this doesn't start folding, we'll just rethink it. But my thoughts are that we are on the previous daily low for the first time. Fair value gap filled. The big direction was down. And now we have a big shift down there. 61.8 is here. Fair value gap and 76.4 is here. So we do have a nice area that we can reposition this for 10 pips. What maybe sell? So this is what I'm talking about now. I haven't been convinced yet that the pound dollar, look at this, we're selling off. There's been a big sell-off. Every time we've had a sell-off, we've had a retracement to approximately 50%. We are in that zone now. I don't normally sell off from a previous daily low, but with New York, I have found that what normally works in London doesn't really work for me. So we'll see if this is something that works. If not, we can reposition out of it. This candle is looking aggressive. Let's see. Lunchtime, normally we see a little bit, we see a little bit of a dull consolidation. However, now we are in September, so that might have changed. We'll see the rejection coming in now. And this will tell us a lot. Let's see if this is aggressive or is it just the fulfillment of the fair value gap to continue. It's not very aggressive. Not the candle I was looking for. That's better. But we need to break through that fair value. Not sure. Okay, that's a little bit better. I want a bit more of a big candle now, a bit volume candle. We close red. I don't like the price action. I'm just going to kill that. We just filled that fair value gap, but we didn't break aggressively down. I don't like this play. We've just filled that fair value gap there. What I was looking for is a bit of an aggressive push into this area. But the candle, as we saw on the 1 minute, was just hovering, then touched the fair value gap, had a bit of reaction, not quite the price action. I was anticipating a bit like this, like a push to the downside to hunt for these lows. It might still happen, but I don't like this price action here. So we predicted the reaction correctly, but the volume is not enough, right? The reaction is 6 pips. It's not a lot. When you see something that doesn't feel good, just take it out. Take it out. See you, Martin. See you tomorrow for the Q&A. Oh my God, tomorrow is a different time. Q&A is at 8 a.m. my time. Let me just inform everyone. Actually, on a different screen. Let me go, yeah. Still on the previous daily high now, daily low. Hey-o. Bam, bam, bam. So every month for the Q&A, I do a little vote to what time we want to be. So everyone voted for 3 o'clock UK time, which is 5, 4, 3. Wait, is that right? Pound dollar trying to push higher. Good decision to get out of that. Ba 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 ba. Can't find my poll. Pap, there's a pinned message in the chat. That's where the Discord link is. You can click on that. Check the 1 hour, let's see. There is a rejection. And this is kind of forming a little bit of a fail you got there. I do believe we can hit this 15 fair value gap. We were just looking for a quick 10 pips after this big push into lunch, but we didn't like the price action. You can see now 61.8 touched and now reacting again. So it will be interesting to see how this plays out. Give it a few more minutes because we're gonna head to see my son. Best time of the day. Price coming back down, filling that fair value gap. Is going to consolidate around that previous daily low now. Maybe it does start creeping down, but it wasn't worth holding that. Da-dum, da-dum. How do I join the Discord? It says here that the link you shared in the chat. Why does it get invalid so quickly? That's crazy. Your link expires in 7 days, so it shouldn't be invalid. Here's the link. You just need to answer 4 questions, and then you need to click the tick on the rules, and that gives you access to what we call the tavern. That's the free version of our Discord, which is here. All these beautiful people sharing their ideas and so on. So you will need to do approval form on Dino. You click here, answer 4 questions. That will open your rules. And then you click on here, and you can see a lot of people don't have access to this because they haven't clicked the rule, because we have 553 members, but 481 have clicked the rules. So that means they can only access this after they've clicked that button. And if you're interested in Vanguard, you can upgrade here for $19.99, and that will give you access to our Q&A every Wednesdays and to chat with the other stuff that we're doing, which we need to do the book club. Remind me. What's happening? What is happening? Consolidating, trying to push lower. It's holding a nice push into the previous daily low. That's what it was. I mean, that's what I thought here. I tried to short this, but then it's doing it now, isn't it? This could easily melt down into this fair value gap. That would give you 14, 15 pips. But you are going against the daily trend, which has been forming to close green. So we'll see. Remember, now it's lunchtime, so things start to calm down a bit. All right, guys, we've gone on for way over. I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry about the internet. We did hit. We extracted 27 pips, $27 out of a 0.25, so more than about 11, 12 pips. Not bad. It's all about consistency. We got some nice trades. Got this one to here, and then we closed that because of this price action. So I will see you tomorrow, which we don't have news again, I think. Tomorrow, if the Q&A is in the morning, 8 o'clock my time, I'm probably going to do the live after it. So we finish around 9 o'clock, 9:30 if there are questions, if there's more questions. So anticipate the live not at 9, maybe a bit later. But I need to check what that time is. Also, if you haven't yet, drop a like. And I will see you all tomorrow.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. I smoke band and FT to get them when they're hand and crypto, learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out the books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities and never come unless you're paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving MVP, I got the record, I might have to prove something. Big